Hey there guys, how's it going? As always, this is Mythos Realm and welcome back to another Minecraft concept. This one is more for map makers who want to help users find their way around more difficult areas such as mazes or maybe areas that just have a lot of twisty, turny corridors that you don't necessarily need to go down. This is pretty cool. It comes from a design that was posted on Reddit, just kind of a little thing, I'm not sure what you call it. He used lights to make art and I thought it looked really cool, so I kind of developed it into this system. Let's take a look. So we're in this maze, we don't know where to go. We got these ender pearls, but what good are they going to be in a maze? We can't ender pearl to the end because we don't know what way it is. But let's change that, shall we? So if we go to the start here and we throw an ender pearl, we'll see these floor tiles light up, and that will essentially guide us to the end. This is what it looks like with smooth lighting on. It looks a lot better with it off, and I will show you that right now. So we set smooth lighting to completely off, and we throw another ender pearl. You'll see that the floor lights just light up. It looks a lot cooler. This will only work in a dark place or at nighttime or whatever, so you might want to keep torches to minimum if you're using this. But it really does help, and every time it does take an ender pearl from the player. You could change it to from an ender pearl to anything you want, maybe a snowball, or rename the ender pearls to hints. So, or if you want the player to be able to use ender pearls, if you want them to be able to use them separately as a teleportation as well as these, you will just have to change one command to specify what it is. So let's take a look at how this works. Alrighty, here we are. 7 command blocks, that is it, and the last one is over here under here. So what is going on here? We got a fill clock that just fills these. I don't know why there's a gap there. We also have a squid named Dinnerbone to stop it despawning, and it is invincible, so it will not die. But this first command here executes at an entity type squid with a score of hint time 0, a definite score of hint time 0, and it says scoreboard player set the entity squid back to hint time 150. So it just resets the timer from 0 to 150 when it ends, and that is on a constant clock here, so it will always be trying to do that until the squid hits 0. It will not be able to do it, so it works perfectly. Then we got this, which basically executes at a player with a use hint score of 1. It fills from the back corner there to the bottom corner there with glowstone replacing cobblestone, and I will show you what that does now in a minute. So, next after that, we have this command here, which executes at a squid with a hint time of 0. It sets the player's score to, it sets the player with a use hint score of 1 back to 0. So once you throw the ender pearl, because if we go to scoreboards, objectives list, you'll see that hint time displays as a dummy, and it's just a timer that is linked to the squid. We also have use, which is use hint, which is use item ender pearl. So that's what this does. It just resets it and sets it to 0 once the squid's timer hits 0. Next up, we have executed a player with a use hint score of 1, and basically what this will do is it will remove, as when the player gets a use hint score of 1, it will remove one hint time from the squid, and it's on a constant clock, so we'll keep doing that, and we'll do it like 20 times a second or something crazy like that. And we also have this here, which is executing at the squid once again, but a squid with a time of 0. It will set the player's use hint score to 1, or it will set the player's use hint score back to 0. Again, that's twice I think it does that for some reason. But let's see what else we got going on. Boom. So the last one just sets it is pretty much the same as the second one, except it's replacing it's filling cobblestone and replacing glowstone. Once again, we have this last command block here, which just kills a thrown ender pearl basically as soon as it's thrown, and we have a fill clock running redstone blocks. This was a maze that was going to be too big. But why do we need the fill clocks replacing glowstone and cobblestone? Well, if you take a look under here, you'll see that there's cobblestone right here. Now, if we get some glowstone and we replace the cobblestone, oop, that's endstone. That's endstone. There we go. If we replace this piece of cobblestone here, it's on a constant fill, so we're not going to be able to do it. But if we just grab the command block that does that, the one that, is it this one? Fills glowstone, replace cobblestone. It is this one. So let's grab this command block and destroy it. so we can just use this as an example. And we head over here, and we get back under here. We just put our glowstone in there, and we head back up. So you'll see that the bright light flashes through there, and then we use the cobblestone, or the stone under it to clear it up. But if we were to put this slightly lower, put it here, you'll see that we do get the same effect, it's just ever so slightly dimmer. And you can keep going down until you get the desired lighting for the hints. So if you want them to be really dim, it's just a case of putting it in the right place. So let's see. There we go. It gets even dimmer and dimmer and dimmer as it goes. So that is basically it. That is how this concept works. It's not that hard to do. It's actually pretty simple. So if you guys want to do it, there will be no download in the description actually, because I'm doing this, and this is actually a real life project, something that needs to be showcased to some people, and it involves actually some personal details, so it will not be going in the description. I will leave commands and everything you need to know in the description, so look out for them, and I hope you have a good day. So take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.